everyone, Thunder Thrills here! Today I'm going to finish the trilogy with my top 10 Asian bucket list parks. This list wasn't as hard as the other two, as Asia only has a couple really great parks. But without further ado, let's get into this list. At number 10, we have Lua Adventure in Jinx, China. I know I butchered that. This park is only on here due to the Flash roller coaster, and other than that, this park just doesn't look that great. It's just one coaster and that's it. They technically have 6 others, but when your second best coaster is Narrow Corkscrew, that's when you know your park only has one really good coaster, but Flash alone makes it worthy of this list. Next up at number 9, we have Night Valley in China. This barely counts as an amusement park, but just because of Wood Coaster being high on my bucket list coasters, I suppose I'll let it count for this list. Wood Coaster looks like a legendary Woody in every way to me personally. The airtime and laterals look to be strong, and the fact that it's a really long ride is also a great bonus about it. And this is basically turned into a spot for a Wood Coaster. That's basically all this park is in my opinion. Swooping in at number 8 is Chimlong Paradise. This is on here due to having one of the best B&M dive coasters, the Skyrocket 2, and an intimate tin inversion coaster for a very solid top 3. And that top 3 seems to be on par with my home park of Six Flags St. Louis in my opinion. This is on here due to that very solid Rock 3, which is what puts it at number 8 on this list. For my number 7 pick, we have Tokyo, Disneyland, and Disney Sea. This is a pretty obvious choice for the list due to it being a Disney park with spectacular theming. Only having 5 coasters in total, they all look like classic Disney fun, and you don't go for Disney for the coasters. You go for the immersive experience and the atmosphere of walking around the park, since these parks always have great atmosphere that can barely be matched by other parks. For my number 6, we have Happy Valley, Beijing. This park has a very solid top 3 with Crystal Wing, Flight of the Himalayan Eagle, and the star of the show, Extreme Rusher. A park with a good top 3 and 1 star of a show is always a good thing for a park to have. This was originally at number 4, but I have to bump it a few spots down due to some parks I didn't even know existed until now. But overall, this park looks very solid in my opinion. At number 5, we have another Happy Valley park, Happy Valley, Shanghai. This park looks to have a great top 3 of Dive Coaster, Megalite, and Wooden Coaster, Fireball. Dive Coaster is a pretty standard B&M dive coaster that makes a solid 3rd at the park, but the top 2 with Megalite and Wooden Coaster is what puts it at this spot on the list. Wooden Coaster Fireball looks like one of the most underrated Woodies out there, and Megalite as well, an intimate Megalite. You can't go wrong with those. This looks like a great park of some amazing roller coasters. For my number 4 pick, we have Nanjang Wada Park. This is on here due to that incredible top 2, Coaster in the Clouds and Python and Bamboo Forest. Both look like top 25 in the world, and even on par with Six Flags New England's top 2. This park to me deserves to be this high on this list due to that incredible top 2 alone. For my top 3, we have all the basic choices, starting with Nagashima Spa Land. This is a very obvious choice for this list, with its fantastic top 5 with Hakuge, Steel Dragon 2000, Acrobat, Arashi, and Shuttle Loop. This park is one of the best top 3s in the world, and the other 2 main coasters are great too, plus 8 supporting coasters to round out a great collection of roller coasters, often better than most parks out there. The runner-up on this list is Universal Studios Japan. Similar situation to Disneyland Tokyo / Disney Sea, but even better. Flying Dinosaur looks like one of the world's greatest roller coasters, plus the theming and atmosphere a Universal Park is going to offer us, just going to make it a great place to visit. I loved when I went to the 2 Universal Parks back in 2015, even though I wasn't tall enough for many of the coasters, because the atmosphere is so strong, it didn't even matter to me, which is why this park is so high on this list. And finally, at number 1 is Fuji-Q Highland. Yes, I know it's insanely basic, but that top 3 looks insane. Edge and Ike looking like the world's 2nd best roller coaster, Dota Dome Pun, that insane launch, and the world's 2nd steepest drop with Takabisha. The only other park with a top 3 this good is Hershey, in my opinion. This just looks like one of the best parks in the entire world, in my personal opinion. So this was my list of the top 10 bucket list parks in Asia. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and please subscribe, everybody!